Yeah, Tony, what were you telling me? Like 2,500, you can live like a king a month over there,
Yep.
2,500 USD.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We got Steph, we got Tony Hughes from Thailand, we got Enhanced Rob, and we got Ziegler from we don't know where because he travels the world going to different gyms. How's everyone doing today?
Good. Everybody's
Slow
good.
and slow.
So Zig, you're in Japan. How was your experience in Japan?
I absolutely love Japan. It is like everything we have, but the best version of it. It's clean. The food is fantastic. There's a million places to go. The transportation is very easy. Everyone was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
What,
fun.
what did they look at you like, Ziegler? You must look like a monster to them over there, right?
Oh, I was greeted with open arms. I got free food and gifts, and like I got paintings. They were so nice to me.
Is it
Got paintings.
is it like for a bodybuilder there? Like, is there like good gyms?
Yeah, some of the best gyms I've ever seen. My favorite gyms in the world now have been in Japan. There was one called BNF Sports in Osaka that just blew me away. It was like right out of 1997, the best of everything. The walls were covered in murals and pictures, and the machines. Like, this is what they did there. You know, the trees where we put the weights on, 25s, 45s, 5s,
Yeah.
and then they busted off those pegs and then they welded them to the equipment so they could have more plates on like the hammer strength press machine. So instead of just having two pegs, they had 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs coming off.
Now, have you ever been to Thailand, Zig?
No, we want to do Thailand. I'm gonna try to convince Tony to sponsor us to come out there.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah. You should definitely. I'm going to be out there in 2 weeks. You should just come, bro.
Well, yeah, so that's what I was thinking because we do the road and we do guest pass, and I was like, well, I'm going to talk to Tony today. Maybe those 20 episodes we do could all be brought by like Enhanced or something. But I'm going to talk because I want to come to Thailand bad, so I'm trying to figure out how to get there without draining my whole budget for the year. Because the domestic stuff, the money goes a lot further. But once I start getting plane hotels like that.
You know, I noticed the gyms over in overseas places are more advanced than America in general. Like, especially in Thailand and Japan, like all the equipment they have, like they're like 10 times advanced than us. I don't know why exactly, but like there's got to be a certain reason for it. I don't know if any of you.
The equipment's much more high tech too, right? Like they just the build looks. I was watching your videos and the build on the equipment just looks like there's one company out of like. I think it's Korea too that usually goes to the Olympia.
Evil Gear.
Yeah, it's that torture.
New Tech and Evil Gear are the two.
Yes, New Tech.
The ones over there. New Tech, probably. Yeah, no, that's.
It might have to do with the cost effective to produce these items, really. Because if you think of it, a lot of the stuff is produced overseas. So if they're able to allocate some of the funding to build equipment and research, they can build better stuff than the United States.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they might not have as much red tape too. I know that when I was over there, my dollar went a lot further.
Your dollar?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, like Japan. At least for when I was there, I don't know how the economy is going to change in the future or how it was in the past, but when I was in Japan, it was almost like everything was 60% off. Like everything.
Wow.
That's cheap.
We were. Oh my gosh, we were staying in high-rise hotels, like beautiful, beautiful places, and it was like $180 a night. And that's how much a Best Western would charge me if I showed up that evening at their door. They'd like,
Yeah.
165.
Also, too, when you were going to those markets, like the quick grab and goes, man, the selections were in. Like I was watching you look for like protein stuff, and it's just like you could get whatever you needed at these quick grab and goes.
Aren't they like only a couple dollars for like the food items too, as well, like in the little market places or?
Yeah, like a can of soda was like 60 cents everywhere. You would go into the grocery stores, and the salmon and the tuna and the beautiful cuts were all like $4 a pound, $6 a pound. That's our prices. Or the meats, like the Wagyu beef was in there, and for me, it was like $11 a pound to buy it. If I go out in Vegas, they charge me $60 an ounce sometimes.
Yeah.
I had a bad
So
time.
Ziegler,
It was
so
cold.
Ziegler, since you're an all-American guy, and then you go over to Asia, is like a different dimension, right? Does any part of you think like, oh man, I would totally love to live in Asia? Or were you like, oh man, it makes me appreciate living in America more? Or like, what's your perspective?
I've almost gone back to Japan like 3 times.
Oh wow.
I'm probably going to go back in December. I thought about moving there because I can have a travel visa for 3 months. That's what I'm allowed, right? Without anything else. So I was like, I could just peak for 3 months. I'll go over there and prep, and I'll do the Japan Pro again, the Amateur Olympia, and just live in Japan for 3 months. It'll save me money, probably.
Wow.
You know, train harder.
So, since you're doing all the food stuff there, were you reading the ingredients on the food in comparison to the United States? Like, is there a lot less fillers and junk, preservatives?
That would be a great question, but I ate out so often. Like I hardly ever cooked a meal myself. The only time I prepped was the first week when I was there, like peaking for the show. But then I was there for another 12 days or so, and I went out almost every meal.
Yeah, and was there any difficulties prepping there, or it was just a smooth sailing?
No, it was so easy because I did I got the idea because I was training at Powerhouse here in Vegas, which is owned by Hide Yamagishi and Iris Kyle, and they're both friends of mine, and we were having a small talk, and Hide was like, "Why don't you come to Japan and do my show, the Japan Pro?" And I was like, "Oh, I've never even thought about going to Japan in my life. Cool. Yeah, let's go, and I'll bring my camera crew, and we'll do it all out, and we'll film everything, we'll film guest pass on the road, and we'll do it all." So it was like 2 weeks out from the show, 3 weeks out from the show. And this was a year talk we had. It was a year before the show. I called him and I was like, Hide, do you have a food prep company that I could start talking to now? So when I show up in Japan, they'll have my food ready and I'll have my bars and I'll be able to peak. And he said, no. He's like, none of us use those. We just go to 7-Eleven or Lawson's and they have hard-boiled eggs and sushi and chicken breasts and skirt steak and rice, and it's all right there, and it's all fresh and perfect. And he was like, no one food preps. And there's a Lawson's, a Family Mart, and a 7-Eleven. Most times there's one of each on every block.
Wow,
and that's like a bodybuilder's dream to have that, like
dream
right there.
you could walk across Japan and bulk up. Because every 100 feet would be a 7-Eleven or a Lawson, and they have the best food. They have hot chicken in there, ready to go. Comes in a little pouch, and just eat it.
Jesus. So that's similar, Tony, to how Thailand is, right? There's food everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. 7-Eleven and Tops are the two stores on every corner, and you can survive out of these places. As a bodybuilder, you just get hungry. You're like, oh my God, it's time to eat. And you just pop in the nearest 7-Eleven and everything you need is there. Yeah.
Oh,
that's what it was like. I really want to check out Thailand because when we were in Japan, people kept bringing up Thailand. They're like, "Oh, you think this is nice? Thailand's even less expensive, and there's more luxury.
I can't wait, man. 2 weeks.
Yeah, excited. I'm excited for you. I'm gonna try to wear down Rob.
I'll text you, Ziegler, when I'm over there. I'll send you pics.
If I didn't have kids, I'd probably be living in Thailand. I stay in the United States.
Me too. If I didn't have kids, I would literally go over there in 2 weeks and probably not come back.
Yeah.
Like I'm probably not gonna, but I have 2 children, so like I think the kids are more of a.
I think it's also just the quality of life that is better overseas in most places, and like the economy here is just so expensive these days. Like you can only get by with so much. Like people can't even really afford to get their food a lot of the time.
Yeah, Tony, what were you telling me? Like 2,500, you can live like a king a month over there. 2,500 USD.
Yep, but you got to make some compromises. Like they're used to living in smaller places and they don't have some of the comforts of America, but you adapt. I like it more because I like the freedom. I like riding a motorcycle more than a car. It's more of a motorcycle type thing in the cities. So yeah. Ziegler's a motorcycle guy. Like Ziegler, it's funny because you have like, what type of bike you have again?
I have a 2,300cc Rocket Roadster.
Oh, yeah. That so like sick. That here would be like having a Bugatti, like
nice.
I have Harley Sportster S, and that's like a Lamborghini here. It's good. It's awesome. but it's like really is like a Lamborghini here. Everybody turned like, oh my god, what is that? Because it's everybody's on small motorbikes and stuff, right?
Yeah, I gotta get to Thailand.
Yeah,
How's
so it's totally different culture here.
how's the pricing on like all the vehicles over there? Is it way more expensive or cheaper to buy vehicles or?
The problem is if you want imported things, then you got to pay massive tax, 200% tax. So
Jesus.
like if someone does have a Lamborghini here, it costs them $1 million, not 300,000 or $350,000.
Wow.
That's how much the tax is.
For real.
So if you're okay with cheap stuff from China, like because a lot of stuff comes from China, then you get it really cheap. Then some things are mind blowingly cheap, like a sofa, for example, or a bed or furniture. If it's from China, it's practically free. But then if you want something imported from America or Europe that's like really high quality, it's going to cost a lot more in Thailand.
Yeah, especially with the tariffs going on now everywhere, pretty much. So,
That makes
but
sense.
Yeah.
wrap up this episode. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, love, and happiness. All right. I think we should talk about